Hello there guys, it's Super GT here and welcome to the very first video where I will be using my new Thrustmaster wheel. So that's probably news to most of you that I have now got a Thrustmaster TX Ferrari 458 racing wheel, and as you can see I have added on the Ferrari F1 wheel on top of that. So for those of you who didn't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you wouldn't have known that, but yeah, this is a brand new expenditure of mine for the channel, and hopefully this Wheelcam can add to your user experience on my videos. So hopefully the videos would be a lot better to watch with these Wheelcams. Please quickly let me know if that Wheelcam is too big or too small, or if the angle's good. I played around with it a little bit and that's the best angle I could get for now. The way I've done it is I have my arm, not my actual arm, but my mechanical arm I use for my microphone. I attached a selfie stick to it and then I attached my phone and recorded over my shoulder. So the quality should be okay on that Wheelcam. I've got an LG G3 phone, which is one of the best phones for recording. It's got a very good camera on it, so hopefully the quality of that Wheelcam itself, the picture quality, should be good. It might be a little dark because I might record at night time or whatever, but yeah, please let me know if you think that's good enough or if I can change it at all. So the gameplay itself, we're at Le Mans. I thought I'd choose Le Mans because currently the Le Mans 24 hour is on. Well, as I speak right now it is. Perhaps by the time this is uploaded or when you're watching it, it might not be, but yeah, the Le Mans 24 hour, probably the biggest race of the year for us motorsport fans. I did in fact go there one year, 2009 I went with my dad. We watched Peugeot win the race. They had a 1-2. They actually beat the Audis that year, so that was good for the French, I suppose, because it is in France, this race, and they could cheer on their home manufacturer. Right, what else was I going to talk about? The calibration for this wheel. Because it's a 900-degree wheel, I had to calibrate it slightly differently to how it says in project cars. It tells you to turn it fully to the left or fully to the right, but that would mean you have to turn the wheel 1.5 times round to get to full lock, which is too much. So imagine you're coming up to the Monaco hairpin and you want to turn left full lock. You'd have to turn the steering wheel all the way around once and then half again, which is too much. So I'm going to make another video very soon about how to calibrate the wheel, or how at least I calibrated the wheel to make it suitable for me. My initial thoughts on the wheel: it's very high quality. My feel for the game is a lot better. It really feels more immersive when you're playing the game, as I just smashed off that Aston Martin accidentally. Yeah, the game feels so much better to play. It feels like you're really in the race. It feels like you really are there, especially with this interior view, something that I never normally do. I almost always use the external chase cam. As for those of you who watch most of my videos, you know that that's what I do. But with this steering wheel, it's just so much better to go into the cockpit. It just really feels like a genuine, like you're genuinely driving it. Sometimes I like to use the hood view because it depends on the car. Some cars you just really can't see anything out of. Sometimes like the window wiper, blocks your entire view, things like that. So sometimes I change the view up a little bit. But most of the time from now on I will probably be using this internal cockpit view. So on the way also from Thrustmaster, I have the TH8A shifter. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it didn't. I don't know why. Amazon are a bit slow with their deliveries. It's taken me well over a week to get this shifter, which is quite annoying, but I will also have that as well. I'm not sure if I'll add that into the Wheelcam picture. I probably will. I have to make that a little bit bigger so you can see the shifting as well, because at the moment I'm just doing the shifting on the back of the wheel. It's got flappy paddles. That's quite easy to use, the flappy paddles. so at least you don't have to take one of your hands off the wheel. So this is my first video for a couple of weeks, or at least my first video game video. I've made a couple of videos on karting in the last week. That's my Club 100 championship that I'm taking part in. I'm 4th in the championship at the moment, which is pretty good, and hopefully I can stay in the top 4 throughout the rest of the season, hopefully move a bit higher. But the thing I was going to say is I'm going to relate back to my very first video, the day 1 experience of Project Cars. In that video I say now that I probably made a mistake with what I was saying about the physics. The physics are good, let me make that very clear. It's not the physics that the problem, that was the problem in this game. It's just they needed a few little tweaks. There were a few little glitches and bugs that needed correcting. So it wasn't the physics, which I said, it wasn't the physics that was wrong with the game, it was just those few little bugs. So the main one was, or the main two were, that you'd randomly get full lock to one side when you're not steering full lock, and the other one would be the wheel wouldn't turn from left to right or from right to left when you're quickly turning direction. So like you're going down the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, you turn left and you want to turn right, but the steering wheel wouldn't turn right. So that was a major problem, and it made, for me, the game was unplayable. Because imagine you're doing, I don't know, a 5-6 lap race online, and then you're going okay, but then on lap 4 you just randomly just turn into the barrier and smash your car up. I mean, that made the game really annoying to play. But now, after the couple of patches and the fact that I've got a wheel, the game really is really good, really fun to play. And for those of you who might have traded it in or stopped playing it, maybe I would recommend that you, obviously I don't recommend, or don't say that you have to go out and get a wheel, because they are expensive. But if you can afford one, I would really recommend them, because they really do increase your user experience on the game. So if you can afford it, then by all means go out and get one. The Thrustmaster TX base wheel, not the Ferrari add-on, which you can see there, that cost about £250. So yes, it is a lot of money, but it does really help you on these racing simulator games. So if you can, then by all means go out and get one. But obviously, yeah, it is expensive, and if you can't, then that is fair enough. But again, there has been a patch, so playing on the controller should be a little bit easier now. I have played on the controller since the patch, and I still did get some of the problems I was experiencing before. So sometimes the car would just randomly turn to one side, not full lock or whatever, but just as you're approaching a corner, say a left-hand corner, it will just randomly turn right, and then you're on the grass all of a sudden. So that was still annoying, but yeah, I have a wheel now, so that doesn't matter, because I'm having a lot of fun and nothing is going wrong. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I've rambled on quite a bit now. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the Wheelcam. Can I change the size or whatever? And do you like the Wheelcam? So thank you very much for watching, guys. I apologise for how long it's been since my last video, but hopefully I should be able to make a lot more quicker now. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.